This work is really an extension of a memory of a trip taken years ago to Dromoland Castle, home of the O'Briens in Western Ireland. It was constructed in 1002 AD, but it's really about connection to each other as well as our history. It's called O'Brien. And then there is that nearly imperceptible tilt of her head while I'm telling my tale. Not accusatory, not in harsh disagreement, more like letting me know no story gets past without the slightest hint of bemused skepticism. This is then and now, 1,000 years of occupation. They took everything except our tongues. Must be the 1,000 years of lovely Irish mothers, thinking their red-cheeked babies must have fibbed, or at least skipped school, to play a roughhouse game, perhaps to go to Mr. Finnegan's penny candy store, and try to distract him off his perch behind the glass counter long enough for a mate to slip a few good ones into a lint-filled pocket to split afterwards. Tom getting the largest number, and not accepting our arguments that we were all in it together. Stubborn Tom. That was then, before the women had to make dinner of meat and vegetables out of potatoes. So it was ingrained, not taught. This is a dream. I catch the light bending behind her. She's reading a work of implausible tales, a diversion, a way of being in two places at the same time, then and now. A river. And there's me, knowing he's the luckiest deaf, dumb, and blind man on earth. There is never a moment she is too tired to make supper, or finish the laundry, or mend my shirt. That was then. The river running through her. It trickles down through all the strong-willed women who came before. An aching, ancient river of determination. It is now. I have lived life in her grace, in the light of her laughter, understanding laughter is deflection. Him not worthy of all of that, but willing to take her love and make it his bedrock, his strength, my strength, a reason to wake with hopefulness in my heart, always believing today will be better than all of the yesterdays. There are too many reasons not to love her, too many conceits to forget to say I care, too many missed opportunities to let her know she is my moon, my warmth, my river. She is tilting her head again, letting me decide if it is true, letting me measure the rope that either pulls me up or lets me drown. It's the 1,000 years of occupation, millions of tears shed in solitary false dawns, awake but not yet up and about. Here we are now. We stand slightly apart, each of us retaining some singularity, our oneness greater than the parts. She told me the gypsy fortune teller said our fathers predetermined it. So I tilt my head. She was steadfast, unbreakable in her self-assuredness. Him fortunate because she believed the fortune teller. I am grateful for all that came before, for the river bringing wisdom and pain in equal measure, me as himself, full well knowing we can never step into the river and feel the same water ever again. We never tell each other we love each other enough. I will leave the next tilt to her.